Hello, Norristown Area School District families. This is Superintendent of Schools Christopher Dormer. Today is Tuesday, July 28th, 2020. Today, I'm pleased to share our revised and final academic plans for the reopening of schools for the 2020-2021 school year. Throughout our planning process, we have firmly committed to one guiding principle: to maximize and prioritize the health and safety of students, staff, families, and community while providing the most robust and rigorous educational program possible. I need to take a moment to thank the administrators and over 50 EANA member volunteers who have devoted their time, effort, and energy as part of our reopening task force. In response to a family survey conducted several weeks ago, we've been trying to plan for three options: 5 days a week in-school, in-person instruction, 5 days a week at-home virtual instruction, and a hybrid option where students would learn in-school some days and at-home other days. The biggest challenge we have faced has been trying to interpret school reopening guidance, which has been largely inconsistent. Guidance continues to change often, with updated PDE guidance released July 16th, Montgomery County guidance released July 17th, and updated CDC guidance released just this past Thursday, July 23rd. I want to take a moment and acknowledge the stress and anxiety that each of you must have been experiencing throughout this process. I'm sure this is causing emotions to run high as you hear about updated guidance and wonder what it means for Norristown. These circumstances have had a dramatic impact on me as well. All along, I've insisted we commit to offering three options. I feel I was overly focused on, can we offer all three options for parents, instead of considering, should we be trying to do so? I will tell you, after reading the latest guidance and hearing some reports from pediatric experts on potential mortality rates, I will not be the superintendent who puts anyone, not one child, not one staff member, in harm's way. I cannot in good conscience allow any reopening model that increases the risk for infection, illness, or in a worst case scenario, someone dying. We could not continue to plan based on what was feasible or what we could do to the greatest extent possible as the guidance would allow us. While we tried for months to try to offer our families the widest selections of options possible, I came to the conclusion that it was simply not possible. We would need to treat the latest guidelines as non-negotiables regarding safety, and we would need to reduce our academic options so we can ensure high-quality programs. After developing an updated framework, I briefed the full Board of School Directors in an emergency information session with our recommendations. It is important for me to share with you what a truly amazing Board of School Directors we have here in Norristown. Not only did all 9 board members join in an information session on short notice, but each member firmly stands behind our guiding principle: health and safety must be our priority. Considering all circumstances, there was just one path forward at this time. Therefore, I'm pleased to announce our revised and final academic plans for the reopening of schools for the 2020-2021 school year. Norristown Area School District will provide virtual instruction only for all students in all grades, kindergarten through 12th grade, through January 8th, 2021. The virtual model will be a delivery of our local NASD curriculum by our incredible NASD teachers, with additional online resources supplementing our local curriculum. And students will follow a regular school day schedule 5 days per week. That includes specials, related arts, and all high school electives. Teachers will deliver synchronous instruction to the greatest extent possible 5 days per week. Each student will be issued a district Chromebook to receive virtual instruction and participate in virtual learning this year. I'm pleased to announce that we have achieved a 1-to-1 threshold that ensures one device for every student in our district. NASD will continue to provide food service throughout the period of virtual learning. NASD will continue to provide student and family support through the period of virtual learning, because public health includes mental health. Should health conditions improve to allow for in-person instruction, we begin to offer in-person options for families, in addition to continuing with our virtual model, beginning Monday, January 11, 2021. Instructional models and capacity would be based on our ability to maintain 6 feet of spacing in our school buildings. I would like to stress that this version of distance learning will be much different from what was delivered March 13th through the close of the 2019-2020 school year. We are committed to providing a full day of teaching and learning with increased interaction with our staff. Our decision to provide only virtual instruction to start the school year was not made lightly. When considering what in-person learning would have looked like, students and staff wearing masks all day, face shields, sneeze guards on student desks, 6-foot spacing that would dramatically reduce classroom capacity, breakfast and lunch in classrooms, daily health screenings, no sharing of materials, limited student movement, and the list goes on. We recognize that students and teachers alike would struggle in such an environment. Even with all those precautions, there is no research and no guidance that reports everyone is guaranteed to remain safe and healthy under those conditions. Our conclusion was that any rewards of in-person instruction right now were simply not worth the risk to everyone's physical, social, emotional, and mental health. By making the decision now, we shift all of our efforts to provide one mode of instruction that will be delivered with excellence. We know we have one clear advantage over programs that are provided by cyber charter schools. That advantage is the outstanding teachers and staff of the Norris Area School District. By providing our curriculum and by interacting with our students and families daily, we are providing opportunities and support and services that cyber charter schools simply don't offer. I would ask you please review the document being emailed to families comparing the typical cyber charter experience to the model we will be implementing. Though we recognize this news may be difficult for some families, we believe we are affording you 2 things that will make our decision easier to accept in the long run. First, families have time to plan. You will have over a month to make arrangements for childcare and to prepare your children to be learning at home. I know some of you have difficulty with home internet service. The district will have a number of hotspots available for families that need home internet access. Second, family can have peace of mind. You will have certainty where and how your children will be receiving their education for the next 5 months. You'll have peace of mind that there will be no sudden shifts in learning due to immediate closures when we have positive cases. You will have peace of mind there'll be no sudden but prolonged shifts in learning when county and local and state officials close schools due to increased or spikes in positive cases. And lastly, you can have the peace of mind that school will not be a place where anyone is potentially exposed or infected. Therefore, I believe this course of action is morally and ethically the right thing to do. More detailed information will be shared in the coming days. We've built a dedicated page on the district website for all school reopening information. We invite you to visit this page for all current news and past communication that has been distributed. We will be developing an FAQ document that will be updated as needed. We are planning a series of parent information nights to learn more about what school will look like through January. We will cover topics such as our new virtual learning model, technology and technology support for distance learning, special education through virtual learning, and district operations. Throughout the planning process over the past few weeks, I want you to know I have been listening. Our entire administrative team has been listening. Our board has been listening. I hope this plan gives you peace of mind that we will deliver on our guiding principle of reopening. Health and safety are not only our priority, but they are our commitment to you. We will deliver outstanding educational services virtually until we are able to properly and safely come back together again. Thank you.